I was just so high that I ended up falling asleep on the couch and missing work and uni. Morning guys, another lovely sunny Thursday morning, out with the pooch again as usual. And I had the strangest fucking dream again last night. Honestly, I don't know what it is about me and weird dreams as of late, but that one were particularly bizarre. I had a dream that a couple of friends of mine, Jamie and Katie, were living in a flat in Doncaster, and they dealt prescription drugs. So illegally, should I point out. I'm not saying that they became pharmacists. They literally were dealing in prescription medication, so like selling copious amounts of antidepressants cut with various other things. And the dream I worked in a pub, I think it was Leopard in Doncaster, and I also were a student at college in Donny. And in dream, I'd done them a favour. I'd picked something up for them and took it to theirs, and as payment they paid me in drugs. So I got really, really high, and I was meant to be going to college and then to work, and every time I got halfway there I realised I'd forgotten something at their flat and I had to keep going back. And by the last time I went back, I was just so high that I ended up falling asleep on the couch and missing work and uni. And I got fired from my job for not turning up and not giving an explanation, and I got kicked out of uni for pulling a sickie. And then I woke up. That is like the strangest dream I have ever had. Oh, well, it's probably not the strangest dream I have ever had, but it ranks right up there as one of them, let me tell you. Oh, but yep, lovely sunny Thursday, and as usual, when weather's fucking nice, I'm working. So I highly doubt I'll be doing anything that entertaining today, unfortunately. But that's the hazard of daily vlogging, I suppose. You just have to like watch whatever it is I've done that day, and if I ain't done anything, then it's probably not going to be that exciting a video. But I should probably stop saying shit like that, because the more I slag my own videos off, the less you're probably going to want to watch. But I'm still learning. Like yesterday, I passed the two week mark, and next one coming up is a month, like I said yesterday. And I kind of want you to start giving me some ideas now, because I don't think I'm going to celebrate the month mark when we're doing anything special, but I definitely want to do something special for the 6 month like mark and the year mark. So if you want to start sending me ideas, I literally am all ears for stuff that I can do. So send them in comments or messages, or like tweet me or anything. Just send me ideas for what you'd want me to do for like the 6 month and the 1 year, and if I like any of them, I'll try like hell to do them. Right, so it's pretty much time for me to head to work. So just before I go, me and Danny watched the latest episode of Game of Thrones earlier, and I think this season's actually shaping up to be my favourite. And Danny's getting a bit frustrated that a certain event hasn't happened yet, and I can't mention that because for people who haven't read the books, they're not going to know what does kind of come next. But Danny's getting a bit frustrated that this certain event hasn't happened, because she seems to think like the time frame between Joffrey's death and this thing happening is a bit closer than it is. But I'm convinced that it's going to be like episode 9, because as we know, episode 9 is like the big one for Game of Thrones. Every episode, like every year, something big's happened in that one. You had like Ned Stark being beheaded in season 1. What on earth were a big event in episode 9 in season 2? I know 3 were Red Wedding, but were it Battle? Possibly the battle with the wildfire. Anyway, either way, episode 9 is the one where the big thing happens, and I'm convinced that I know what it's going to be in this one because I've read books, and I'm just kind of waiting now to see if that is true. But it's just, this season is just turning out to be the best yet, because I think, to me, this one seems to be following the books a lot closer than previous ones. I mean, there's odd change still, but it seems to be like they're actually doing what did happen in the books, opposed to taking the main aspect of it and changing everything else. But we'll see. But yeah, I'm enjoying it as I did with all others. So I just kind of wanted to get that on video before I head to work, which I am going to do now. So I will see you when I get there. You see why it's so difficult to find a CD to take to work. Like, I'm stood on the stairs at the minute. All I want to do is find a CD to take for us to listen to, and it proves difficult because I have to look from a weird height and through bars. Oh, this house is too small. Well, I'm in from work, and I am a bit stuffed because I've just been snacking on free Chinese food. But yeah, I've just come upstairs to get changed out of my uniform, so give me a couple of seconds and I'll be back. That's much better. Oh no, the things need taking down from the stairs. The dog-proofed stairs. Dog-proofing has stayed up. Make sure there's enough lights. Yeah, back in from work. I've been in from work a while actually. I've just been eating. It's the Chinese restaurant in Oasis. I just delivered some food into tray wash as me and Aunt were walking past. So we scored some. So me and Danny have just split that between us. Oh god. If I'd have had time, I'd have like vlogged about this at the time, but when I left for work, like so when I left you earlier, I got like half a mile up road and realised I'd forgot something, and something that's quite substantial, not something you can easily forget. I realised I'd forgotten my bag. What makes it worse is that my bag is black and white checks, so it's not something that just blends into the surroundings in this house. You know, it just kind of stick out like a sore thumb. And I'd packed it, I'd put everything that I needed into it, ready to put it on, and then I'd just not bothered and left the house. But what makes it even worse is that I came back to get it and came in to find that the dog had emptied the contents of a rubbish bag all over the floor. So I started cleaning that up, telling him off, he's there cowering. I then left the house, got another mile up the road and remembered that I'd not picked my bag up. So I'd got that distracted picking up after dog that I'd forgot to get what I went back for in the first place. So I then had to come back again to pick my bag up. So I didn't end up having enough time to call to the factory shop and get some cheap drinks. So I had to pay full price for a drink when I got to work. And to make it worse, I went to get a Relentless Art at vending machine and it wouldn't take my money. So I had to use a different vending machine and I had to have a can of Monster. And for anybody that knows me well enough, you'll know that I can't stand Monster. Or, well, not that I can't stand it, I can drink it. But it's kind of like my last choice on a very long list of energy drinks. So I had to have one of them instead. Other than that, I can't really complain about today. It's been quite a fun day. Well, not a fun day, but not been a terrible day, let's put it that way. And obviously tomorrow I'll get to chill because it's my day off, so I won't have to worry about going into work. We've been fairly short staffed all week because Malcolm's off. He's like on annual leave. I don't even know when he comes back. Could be this weekend, could be middle of next week. Yeah, I've kind of given up on getting my CDs back at this point. I know I did remember to pick them. Yeah, I did. So I was trying to remember if I'd remembered to pick the CDs I took in today up. But yeah, I did. I remember putting them in my bag. Yeah, I've given up on them turning up again. I think they're long gone. I don't think Ant's going to be able to turn out up. So, lesson learned, I suppose. If I'm going to take stuff, make sure I bring it home again. Because, I mean, as you've already seen, finding CDs that I want to take in the first place is a pain in the arse because they're hard to get. So to lose CDs so that I can't take them again, yeah, not ideal. But yeah, other than that, nothing else to really report. So I think we'll call this video done with. Don't forget, if you've got any ideas whatsoever for like my 6 month and my 1 year like things that I can do, special things I can do in these videos, then leave that in comments below. As usual, my Twitter and Instagram are both linked in descriptions of this video, so feel free to follow me on both. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll be able to see all these videos go up, and as well as like little photos or anything else that I'm doing, or just randomly chat to me. Other than that, if you liked what you saw in this video, then make sure you hit that thumbs up button, because I like seeing that people have liked it. And if you are new to my channel, subscribe button should be just underneath this. You make sure you hit that. Other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching, and as usual, I will see you tomorrow.